Right now, inside your body, your heart is working every second, even while you're fasting. But after about 18 hours without food, something interesting begins to happen. Your body is no longer receiving a steady stream of incoming energy from your last meal. So instead of simply waiting for more food, it starts adjusting the way it manages fuel. And your heart is right in the middle of that shift. Because what happens next isn't simply about an empty stomach. It's about your entire cardiovascular system changing its signals. Think of your body like a city. After you eat, fresh fuel arrives like a constant delivery of supplies. Glucose becomes readily available. Insulin helps move that fuel into cells, and your metabolism stays focused on using what just came in. But as the hours pass without food, those deliveries slow down. Around the earlier stages of fasting, insulin levels generally fall, while your body begins making greater use of stored energy. Your liver helps maintain blood glucose, and fat stores gradually become more important as a fuel source. Now watch what happens as you approach that 18-hour mark. Your body is becoming more metabolically flexible, switching between available fuel sources instead of relying on just one. And this is where most people miss the bigger picture. Your heart is an incredibly efficient energy user. It can use several fuels, including fatty acids, and, during fasting, ketone bodies. So as fasting progresses and ketone production increases, your heart has another fuel source available. It doesn't suddenly switch into some magical fat-burning heart mode at exactly 18 hours. Biology doesn't work like a timer. Instead, the change is gradual, and that gradual shift can affect the environment your cardiovascular system operates in. This is where it gets interesting. Research on intermittent fasting suggests that, over time, certain fasting patterns can improve several cardiovascular risk factors, including blood pressure, body weight, blood glucose, and some cholesterol measures. But the results depend on the fasting method, diet quality, and the individual. So the real story isn't that one 18-hour fast instantly makes your heart healthier. It's what repeated metabolic changes may do when they become part of a consistent pattern. Imagine your cardiovascular system as a highway. When blood pressure, blood glucose, body weight, and other metabolic factors are poorly controlled, that highway experiences more stress. Improve those factors over time, and you may reduce some of that cardiovascular burden. But here's the part most people miss. Fasting itself isn't automatically healthy simply because you stop eating. If your eating window is filled with excessive calories, poor quality foods, or you're not getting adequate nutrition, the potential benefits can be reduced. And some people should not experiment with prolonged fasting without medical guidance, particularly people taking glucose-lowering medications or those with certain medical conditions. Your body isn't broken when hunger appears. It's responding to a changing energy environment. At around 18 hours, your body is not suddenly transforming into a completely different machine. It is gradually adjusting its fuel supply, hormone signals, and metabolic priorities. And your heart quietly adapts to that changing environment. That may be the most fascinating part of fasting. You don't always feel the changes happening inside you. But underneath the surface, your body is constantly making decisions about what fuel to use, where to get it, and how to keep your most important organs supplied with energy. So the next time you reach that point in a fast, remember this: your empty stomach isn't the whole story. Inside you, an entire metabolic system is adjusting, and your heart is one of the organs quietly responding. So what surprised you most? The fuel shift, the blood pressure connection, or what happens to your heart during fasting? Let me know in the comments.